Okay, this is for Aquarius. I'm so sorry guys, I was literally halfway through your reading, and ironically I was saying that some of you, I feel like, are struggling potentially to sort of accept help or ask for help, and literally as I said it, my phone died. I don't even know why, because my battery wasn't dead. So it was like, okay, it's a definite sort of, I feel like there's a struggle with communication or accepting help, asking for help at the moment. Bear with me. So I'm just going to continue with the reading, but I'm just going to sort of ask why you are struggling and what you are struggling with. So okay. Some of you potentially may be struggling to make a decision. Some of you, this won't resonate with everyone, but for some of you, you may be pregnant or have just found out that you're pregnant and feeling a little bit like scared about that situation. That won't resonate with everyone, so just take it if it does. Some of you potentially may be feeling a little bit like you're a bit overwhelmed at the moment. If you are already a mum with children, you may be feeling a little bit overwhelmed. Which, you know, if that is the case, it's okay to ask for help and say, I'm struggling at the moment, I could do with a little bit of help, I could do with a break, I need a bit of rest. Yeah, some of you are definitely very much potentially in your head about something and maybe lacking sleep, struggling to get some sleep. For others of you, I just feel, you know, for some of you, you could even have some type of issue at the moment with your mother. I don't think there's an issue as such. I think maybe your mum is there wanting to help and you're just sort of blocking any help from your mum out. But there is a situation going on where I feel like you're losing sleep over it, and I feel like you need to make some kind of decision. But I think it's a difficult decision for you to make, and maybe you do need to sort of get a little bit of clarity and new perspectives and ask people for advice around you. But I will say, you only ask. Yeah, you've definitely got a decision to make, but only ask people for help around you who you trust will give you their honest opinions and advice. And, you know, people who have very, very good intention. Now, I feel like this is a significant decision for you to make, Aquarius, because whatever it is, it's sort of like a commitment. It's a long-term commitment. So whether this is a pregnancy, whether this is a relationship, whether this is just a situation that, you know, for the foreseeable it's going to be ongoing, but at the moment you're feeling that it is a struggle. But for some of you, it is definitely a decision that you need to make. You need to sort of move forward. Maybe you're feeling a little bit trapped. Maybe you're not asking for help. Maybe you're stuck in a stagnant position and not being able to move forward. But give me one more for Aquarius. One more message for Aquarius. Okay, some of you could potentially have new beginnings. You are a fire sign. Some of you may feel like you're sort of starting all over again in the situation. Some of you feel like this could be a child that you're worrying about. You could be worrying about a child. That's what's keeping you up at night. It's the best possible outcome. So intuitively, I feel like you do know this situation. I feel like whoever I'm speaking to, if this resonates with you, you'll know what I'm talking about with this message. I feel like maybe you're overthinking, and that's what's keeping you up. You're overthinking a situation. What's the best possible outcome for Aquarius with whatever this situation is? What's the best possible outcome? One did flip there. Best possible outcome for Aquarius. Okay. Okay, so some of you potentially are overcoming conflict, or you're facing conflict. But I feel like you will have the upper hand in whatever situation this is. You may feel like you're in a battle at the moment. No. Okay, some of you, okay, so we've got Cancer could be significant to you. It doesn't necessarily have to be, but this is fast-paced, moving forward. Again, with Two of Coins. Some of you are definitely stuck trying to make a decision. And you know what? Before my battery died, I actually pulled this card. It is feeling trapped, feeling tied, feeling bound to a situation. But I feel like this is internal for a lot of you. I feel like this is a lot of you having an internal conflict about a decision that you need to make. I've said one more, about 3 times. Yeah, definitely. Things are going to change. Something might feel... You might feel very stuck at the moment and energy might feel very, very stagnant. But know that once you make this decision, things are going to turn in your favour. So maybe you are sort of stressing out, but intuitively I feel like you know what the right decision is to do, what the right decision is for you to make. I just think that maybe there's someone around who wants to help you, and I feel like you're blocking that kind of help, and maybe you need to just say, kind of struggling a little bit. I know you're probably very independent and you don't want help, but sometimes we all need a little bit of help sometimes, so maybe just let that guard down a little bit. Okay, I'm going on to Pisces. Some of you, sorry, in terms of Aquarius, you might struggle to ask for help. You might feel like you can't ask for help, or it just might be something that you struggle to do, but you haven't got to do everything on your own. Sometimes you can. You know, there are people, I imagine, that you've got around you that are happy to help. So moving on, sorry, to Pisces. We have advice and guidance for Pisces and love this Pisces. Messages for Pisces. Clear messages for Pisces. Give me one more, please, for Pisces. One more for Pisces. Okay. Bottom of the deck. Okay, so Pisces, the card I have pulled for you is Broken Arrow and the Stag card. Now, some of you may be very close to a Gemini. Gemini may be significant to you purely because I pulled this, I believe, I pulled these exact same cards for Gemini, but I've got a completely different energy, so take that if it resonates. Some of you are rushing forward towards new beginnings. Some of you are really getting over a conflict at the moment, rushing forward, leaving conflict in the past. Sorry, but they flipped out. Okay, some of you I feel like have been betrayed in the past. I feel like some of you may be struggling to trust. You may be sort of guarded and protected and feeling like you don't let others in easily. Sorry, they just came out. I was actually saying about the angel cards that I'd pulled, and some of you, a Gemini could be very significant in your life. As I say, it doesn't necessarily have to be, but I pulled the same cards for Gemini. So if you have got a Gemini around you that's significant, take it. If not, don't worry about it. But as I say, even though I've pulled the same cards, it's a completely different energy. So embrace the energy of peace. Some of you, I feel like, have been in the recent past potentially, or you know, this is ongoing, but you are coming out of a very conflicted environment, a very conflicted space. I feel like some of you are really rushing to overcome conflict, battles, betrayals, potentially feeling very, very guarded by things that have happened to you. And I feel like for some of you, in terms of the card embrace the energy of peace, I feel like some of you potentially are used to very conflicted environments. And I feel like you've overcome that. I feel like you've come forward and you've taken control and you've took the Chariot and you've moved forward. Cancer could also be significant, doesn't necessarily have to be. But I feel like some of you really have rushed forward and moved forward away from conflict, and now you're in a moment where it's peaceful, and I think you need to enjoy and embrace the peace. But at the same time, I feel like it's almost you're not used to a smooth, peaceful environment. For some of you, I do feel like you've got new beginnings, whether you've got a new beginning potentially with an air sign. It doesn't have to be. Some of you may struggle to express your emotions. Some of you have got new beginnings with an air sign. It doesn't have to be an air sign, but if you have got someone coming in towards you, Aquarius, Gemini or Libra, that could be significant. Again, I've pulled Gemini out previously, but I do feel like you've got, if this isn't an air sign, this is somebody who, I feel like they are somebody who is pretty direct with their words. I do think there's someone who can communicate, might not sort of show emotion all of the time, but someone who's strong. I sort of feel like someone who is dependable, someone who demands respect, someone who is prepared to fight for things that they want and believe in. And I feel like whether you've met somebody new or you've got somebody coming in, but they want to offer you stability and they want to offer a new beginning with you, and they want to build and start a foundation with you. And ironically, if you look, I've got like the stag in one card and the deer in another. So it is like a male and feminine energy, and it's like a message to say trust. So if you're the female reading this, if you're the female energy, trust in that masculine energy, and if you're the masculine energy, trust in that female energy. But that's actually really beautiful. It's almost like it's saying trust in that new beginning and that new foundation that you've got coming through, which is quite beautiful. So as I say, some of you are definitely leaving conflict behind and moving forward with a new beginning, building new foundation, stability, and something that really has potential to be long-term and long-lasting. But for some of you, if you have been betrayed in the past, if you have had a lot of conflicts in the past, you may struggle to trust in that harmony and that balance and that new foundation. But know that you should. Sorry, I'm being summoned for tea. Some of you might like to have a nice cup of tea and just chill out. Yeah, at the bottom of the deck, I've got the Devil card. The Devil is cutting off toxicity, cutting out addictions, whether that's yourself, whether that's people around you, whether that's people from the past, but that's cutting out addictions and anything toxic in your life. Now that could be in terms of drink, drugs, obsession, controlling, any type of behaviour that's basically around you that's toxic. It's time for you to cut yourself away from that situation and move forward. Take that again as it resonates. Anything else for Pisces? Oh, that wanted to come out. Oh, that was at the bottom of the deck. Okay, now some of you, you know what? It could take time and work for you to be wherever you're aiming to be. I feel like for some of you, you've come from a sort of, as I say, there's a lot of conflict that I feel like has been in the past, but you're putting the work in, and it might be hard work, it might be difficult for you to cut things out from the past, whether it is toxic energies, whether it is addictions, whether it is conflict from the past, whether it's heartbreak from the past, whether it's betrayals from the past. I do feel like it's going to take hard work, but trust in yourself and trust that you are prepared to put the work in. You've got the strength and the courage to put the work in, and you are going to move forward. So give me one more please for Pisces. Okay, yeah, some of you, you know what, I feel like you are in an element where you are ready to love, whether you're ready to love again. But you are sort of feeling emotionally fulfilled at the moment. I am seeing potential pregnancy for some of you, which is quite beautiful. But I do see, if you look at the card, Queen of Cups, now she's holding a cup. You're not going to be able to see, but basically she's holding a cup, and within that cup there are two fishes. Now that could signify two people coming together in love. And to me, I don't know why, but I could see that as a fish in a cup could be a sort of sign as pregnancy as well. So that won't resonate with everybody. But either way, I feel like emotionally you are going to be fulfilled. I feel like you're going to be happy. I feel like you are able to trust if you meet somebody new. I feel like if you've got somebody new in your life, I do feel like you're able to trust this person with your love and with your heart, and I feel like they will protect it. With that Knight of Swords, they will protect your heart and your emotions, and I do feel like somebody wants to potentially protect you. I know I did say one more, but I'll just drop one more for Pisces before I finish the reading. So clarify this Queen of Cups for me. Some of you could just sort of be getting into an energy where you're leaving the past behind, moving forward, putting the work in, and then you're able to love again. But Queen of Cups is usually very loving, very nurturing. Wow, King of Cups. Power couple. Wow. I like that. Like it. So that's emotional fulfillment, and that's emotional fulfillment with someone else. So it's an equal relationship where you're both potentially quite similar in you might not express emotions. You might sort of, I get a sense that you may almost sort of take a step back sometimes, but you'll come back to each other. You both feel the same way about one another. There's a lot of love between one another. I feel like maybe you both struggle to express your emotions and love, but this is a very equal give and take relationship, and there's a lot of love, a lot of nurturing. That's really, really nice. Yeah, teamwork, building something special. I was going to say 2 could become 3 there. Wow. Another Cups. So this is new love beginnings, guys. So whoever this resonates with, know that you can put a bit of work in and you will be able to move on from past conflicts, overcome past things that have been toxic, and love again. And you will have an equal loving relationship with somebody that I feel wants to protect you, who wants to give you love, and it will be an equal relationship. So very positive, guys. So I hope that helps. I'm going to say take care, enjoy your week, bye.